Yeah, so alright, these are the best runes. I'll walk through why when I get to them. Alright, so first of all, you're taking the keystone of Glacial Augment. You take this keystone because it gives you a 40% slow in lane on your W. So it provides you more. Hold on, I'm just going to turn my music down a little bit. Actually, I might just pause my music for a second while I run through this. All right, so you're taking Glacial Augment because Glacial Augment gives you CC and allows you to slow in lane. It means that you can W onto the enemy champion and it allows your jungle to give you far more proficient ganks early on than any other runes do. Second of all, it means that your tentacles are far more likely to hit their first shot because it's really hard to dodge out of the way from it when you're like 40% slowed. So that's why you're taking Glacial Augment. It also means that you can catch way faster. Second of all, Biscuit Delivery. You take Biscuit Delivery because it stacks with your Corrupting Potion and just gives you the massive, like very, very big amount of sustain in the early game. It also increases your maximum mana pool, so that's awesome as well. So when you go B for the first time, you come back with a really big mana pool. Third of all, magical footwear. Now, this, in my opinion, is the most broken one, and I'm pretty sure it's going to get nerfed because you get these. You don't have to buy boots, so you're saving 300 gold just from not having to buy boots. Plus, uh, plus it gives you the boots that it does give you for free give you 10 extra movement speed, and they upgrade to second tier boots for 50 gold less. So this is, in my opinion, the one of the most broken runes at the moment, just because it's giving you 350 extra gold. Plus, it means that you get 10 extra movement speed as well. So it's giving you free stats plus 350 gold. So that kind of makes up for the fact that you can't really itemize bandit anymore. So I think that's super strong. And then approach velocity. So I was running the 5% one, but approach velocity means that you can now so when you use Glacial, when you W onto an enemy champion, you get the 10% movement speed, and it lasts for like a second. It lasts for like a second even after you've turned away from them. So even though it says gain 10% movement speed towards towards nearby ally champions that are movement, sorry, towards nearby allied champions that are movement impaired or enemy champions that you impair. So even though it says when you're going towards the enemy champion, it doesn't actually do that. It lasts for like half a second after you've done it. So you can W onto them and then run out because it gives you the movement speed still. Also, because you're using Glacial Augment and your E, so it gives you this new mechanic when it comes to your jungle ganking you as Illaoi. What that means is that you W onto the enemy champion in your lane. When you W to them, they're slowed, so it's very easy to land your E. You throw your E, you don't attack your E. You continue to chase the enemy champion, and when your E procs, approach velocity will proc again. So that's super, super strong, gives you this massive sticking power when it comes to laning and when it comes to receiving ganks from your jungler. And then in the second tier, for I don't know why it happens this way, but in the inspiration tree, when you go inspiration, oh my god, hold up. I didn't. Wait, let's not save that. Hopefully, it should all be there. Yeah, glacial. All right, hold. Yeah.
Fuck is
Yeah.
adaptive damage?
Wait, hold up. Yeah. So, for
Ah.
some reason, when you take the inspiration tree, your second one it has two different possibilities. So your second tier of runes, either you can get the 20% potion elixir duration and 20% attack speed, or you can get 16 attack damage or 27 ability power adaptive, or you can get 20% potion elixir and 145 health. So it gives you a lot more it gives you a lot more adaptability because none of the other keystones allow you to have those differences when it comes to your secondary, what your secondary burst gives you. Anyway, you take Domination because it gives you the 16 attack damage, and in my opinion, it's better than Sorcery. I'll get to that in a second. But then you go Sudden Impact, it gives you 10 lethality. That actually does quite a lot of damage. And then Ravenous Hunter, obviously, because it gives you 15% healing, so it's pretty much Death Stance passive for free in a rune if you get all 5 stacks. And the reason why you go Domination instead of Precision, which also gives you 16, is because in the Precision Master, we'll just go down here, right? Sorry, in the Sorcery Mastery. Oh, okay, hold up. Sorcery's garbage, so don't even worry about that. I thought, where's Precision? Precision's shit because it gives you attack speed. So yeah, anyway, go Domination. I was gonna say I did like Precision just because it gave you tenacity as well, but you don't need the extra tenacity because you get these boots, and it makes your boots overall cheaper. You get that 350 gold, so you actually get tenacity boots a lot quicker than you usually do, and therefore you don't actually need you don't really need the tenacity that you get from those other runes when you're getting it with these boots. So in my opinion, this is definitely the strongest rune page for Illaoi at the moment, and I would 100% recommend this rune page over any other rune page that I've tried so far. All the other keystones, other than Glacial Augment, in my opinion, are complete garbage. I actually thought that Illaoi was trash before trying this rune page out, but she actually feels really strong now. So that's awesome. And also, they did buff the passive lethality that all of the lethality items give. So now you can get 60 lethality plus this 10 extra lethality on sudden impact. She feels really, really strong. You have a lot of sticking power with Glacial Augment and approach velocity. You get a lot of gold, free gold early on, and I think this is a great snowball page and great for aggressive Illaoi players. I'm not too sure what other Illaoi players are doing, but in my opinion, this is definitely the best option.